All right, got the S2000 here today with Mark. But so we got this thing here with Mark, and we're putting the old hood back on, and also the old fenders. We're getting rid of the carbon fiber. Oh, you also got, it's got the OEM headlights. They've just been new lens put on, new reflector. I think a projector has been put in because we don't know where his OEM ones went. We put these Spec D eBay ones on a while ago. They clearly do not fit very good, especially with this carbon fiber fender. This fender fits awful. And we lost the OEM ones, so we had to go out and buy new ones. They're just refreshed, new lenses and whatnot. So the reason we're swapping the carbon fiber out is what? What is it? I guess you can explain.
It's clapped.
Yeah.
I feel like it's trying way too hard. Having too much carbon on the car, I don't really like it.
Yeah, because he got the fenders, he's got the hood, and he's got the roof. He's also got the carbon fiber center console. Oh yeah, side skirts are carbon. And he's got the canards in the front. These are carbon. Front lips carbon. So a lot of carbon going on, and you can see the fitment is not great. These fenders are gonna be the worst fitting fenders ever.
I'm gonna sell the fenders, keep the hood, and then once I rewrap the car, just wrap over it.
Yeah, so the plan is, so since this hood is clearly faded, what he's gonna do is when he gets the car wrapped a new color, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna get wrapped a new color. Not sure what color yet, but he's basically gonna have like these vents and stuff. These are gonna stay carbon and have the wrap go around it. So you just have the vents carbon. I think that'll look pretty cool. And then he thinks the fenders are too much, which I agree, and they fit awful. So kind of stinks. Like you can see, the body line is not that great.
Terrible. Rocks always get stuck right there too on the bottom.
Oh yeah,
it's like a collector.
Mad rocks. Yeah, the fitment's awful. So it's just how the carbon is. You can see the wheel hits it, it's starting to crack. So it'll look better with the original ones back on the thing. These things have been sitting outside for 8 months now in the winter, so they're a little dirty. Hopefully the wrap is fine, but we're gonna see. So first thing we're gonna do, probably just the hood. Super simple. All right, so yeah, I got the hood popped. It's got the Science of Speed Stage 2 supercharger kit on it. He's got BC cams, stainless valves, retainers, springs, and cam gears. This thing's pretty much built. Oh,
Again, the best part.
you always gotta mention the yellow battery, even though this thing actually died on him in the Civic battery with like an eBay battery. It actually didn't die, so I don't know about that yellow battery, dude.
Yeah, I don't really know. It's not much of a flex anymore.
And so yeah, the hood, it's really just like 2 bolts on each side. Just gonna disconnect the windshield washer fluid hose, and it's pretty simple. We're also gonna go ahead and weigh the difference between the 2 hoods, because we were seeing on the forums that carbon hoods actually weigh more than the factory ones. So curious to find that out.
Better bust the myth.
About to bust the myth. So we're gonna see that, see if that's true or not. Same with the fenders, we'll see that. We're not sure, but
Fenders are definitely good.
think so.
Yeah, I remember carrying those fenders when I first bought them. It was
Nothing.
like nothing.
Fair enough. But yeah, we're gonna see that. We'll find a scale to measure it. But so yeah, we're just gonna pull the hood off real quick. All right, we got the hood off. Super simple, just 4 little bolts, and got the digital scale out. So we're gonna weigh Mark first, see what he weighs, and then we're gonna put the hood on, see the differences. Let's see. Jesus, this dude's fat as hell.
Big fella.
He's a big fella. So what was it?
I gotta lose weight.
229.
So
You should lose weight to fit in that.
if I get bigger, that shit gonna be up for sale.
Facts. All right, he's gonna do it again. Emptying his
I need a
pockets, you know.
reweigh.
Reweigh.
That 230 ain't look nice.
Now let's see what it is. It's gonna be way lower, right? Oh,
not bad. Weight reduction.
All right, so now we got that 228.25 with empty pockets. Now we're gonna see with this hood how much this one weighs. Oh, 248.15. All right, so that makes this one 19.9, so basically 20 pounds for the stock S2000 AP1 hood, and they're probably the same as the AP2. But now we're gonna measure this one, see the difference. What do you think? Wait, we need predictions first.
After holding both, shit. I don't know. This one low-key feels heavier. Maybe I'm tripping though.
All right, I think it's gonna be, I think all the forums are actually wrong. I'm going with the carbon hood is lighter. I'm probably gonna get clowned here, we're gonna see, but let's see. All right, he's on the scale. 248.5, dude. So what is it, like a pound lighter, half a pound? It's like half a pound lighter. All right, so I did the math wrong. The S2000 one is actually lighter by what, 0.3 pounds? So literally the same weight, no difference. The only thing benefited with this is you got vents, so I guess that one's still better. But they literally weigh the exact same. For anyone ever wondering that question, carbon fiber.
I believe this is Save-On Side-On, if anyone cares. Like the brand.
Oh, the brand, yeah. So they weigh the exact same. Well, I guess 0.3 pound difference. Not bad. So now we're gonna throw this one on. We're not gonna clean it. We're gonna hose it down after it's on the car because we don't want to wipe all this dirt off. Just bring it to the car wash and clean it. So never mind. We're actually gonna rip everything off first just to see what it looks like, and then
Salvage
go
title
from there.
vibes.
Salvage title vibes. All right, so to take the bumper off, pretty simple. Take all these little bolts out up top, and then I think there's one down there on each side that you can take off. You can see, and then take off the little screws. Actually, this doesn't have an inner fender. I forgot. We took the inner fender off, so you don't have to deal with this. Usually there'll be an inner fender. There'll be screws that you have to undo. Don't have to do that since it doesn't have inner fenders. And find the other bolts. I don't remember exactly every bolt, but I'll show you guys as I found them. All right, so we got these bolts out and the ones in there. Don't think I have to remove those for the bumper, but I do have to remove them for the headlight, so tuck them out for now. And I knew there was a bolt over here. There's one. I don't know if you guys can see it right there with washers on it. Nice. But so yeah, we gotta take that out on each side. We just turn the wheel, then we don't have to jack it up. Got the bumper off. Super simple, just the 4 bolts in the front and then 2 screws on each side. And we had a zip tie holding up the back of the lip. Since this thing's super far back and it's pretty heavy, ends up sagging the back of it down. So we got drilled little holes for zip ties. It's the best way to do it. And then we also have these on. Mark doesn't like the look of them, but that front lip's so heavy that it ends up pushing it down if you don't have those on. But got it off now. So next thing, probably just pull the headlights out and then the fenders. All right, we got the headlight out and we got all the bolts pulled off the top for the fender. Headlight's pretty easy to take out. You gotta take this bracket off, and then there's this bolt right here, which connects to the fender and to the headlight, and then there's the one down there, and then one over here. And then you gotta take this bracket out, basically just unclip connectors, and it comes right out. Now I'm gonna go ahead, pull this fender off, and forgot this thing has side skirts, the carbon fiber side skirts, so there is bolts underneath, in between basically. The side skirt makes it so we can't get to the bolts that screw into the side of the fender down here, so I'm gonna have to pull the side skirt off and then finally pull the fender off. All right, we got the fender off and the side skirt. It's over there. Guess there was a little bit of dirt in the fender from no inner fenders, but got it off. Now I just gotta do the other side. Probably just gonna go ahead and do it, and then I think we're gonna drive this thing around like this because it's kind of be funny. All right, we got both fenders off now. Thing looks mad goofy, but now we're gonna go drive it around because why not? So, give it a little start. Are you kidding made it to Chipotle. This thing looks mad funny, dude. Not bad. So many people were recording this thing. It was so funny. Quick little vid. What the? Broke your neck.
You get the cops' reactions.
Broke your neck.
Chipotle whooping my ass.
Woo. Yep.
Told y'all.
His broke ass is at Country Farms. You don't go to Mobile or Shell. Can't afford it.
I'm not even putting 93 and I'm putting 87.
No. He's gonna put 87 in. No. He's got fans. What'd she ask you?
$38.
Sheesh. She put 87 in it too.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Let's see.
So you missed it. Some kid drove by and he was just recording the car.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just looked mad.
Dude, it
dumb. I
breaks
just looked
everyone's
mad
necks.
because he was
It's
just
crazy.
like this out the window.
Everyone's like confused what the thing is. What was she asking you, that lady?
Oh, how bad the crash was.
Oh,
Or
she
if,
told.
if anyone got hurt. He was actually hurt.
Yeah, so that lady that was talking to Mark, before I went to the gas station, she asked what happened to his hood, and he said he got in a car crash.
Kind of felt bad though because he asked if anyone was hurt or anything. She actually cared.
Yeah, she was like a nurse, so she actually felt bad, asked if anyone got hurt, which is kind of funny, but he did not actually get in a crash. I mean, you guys see the vid, so it is mad funny. Everyone breaks their necks from this thing. Mark is now considering keeping it like this, right?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna daily drive it like this. No headlights, nothing.
Imagine.
I'm driving it tonight actually.
Yeah, I'm about to go for a night drive. Hope we don't crash. Not bad.
Stay with the tints.
I know, it thing's dark.
The tints, no lights.
Sheesh. But now we're gonna go ahead and throw this hood on. Should be easy. It's really just 2 bolts. We gotta switch the little nozzles out from that one back onto here, since those ones were from this hood, which you really just pull them out. They're like little tabs. So we're gonna do that and then throw this thing back on.
Is it these screws?
Yeah. Fair enough.
But who's gonna grab the safety?
All right, we're measuring Mark again after he ate.
After Chipotle.
After Chipotle.
233.60. God
Did you empty your pockets though?
Yeah.
That's why. All right, now we're gonna measure the difference between the OEM fenders and the carbon fiber fenders because we're curious about that. So let's see. So what was it? 23.
233.60.
All right. Sheesh. These things don't weigh nothing. 245.6.
So exactly
12 pounds, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I don't know. I just say yeah. I didn't.
Dude, I'm a mechanic. I don't know math.
This shit might weigh more because of how dirty it is.
Right? All the dirt.
Now this one's def lighter. No way it's not. Yeah, look at that. Way lighter.
Oh, not bad. What is that? 9 pounds. So those ones are 9 pounds,
3 pounds left.
3 pounds less. That's not bad, actually. That's
6
pretty
pounds
good.
in total.
Dude, that's at least 0.01 seconds faster in the quarter mile. All right, so working on this 2K again today. I just went ahead and cleaned the hood off, and spots over here was covered in dirt. As you can see, it's almost clean now. That shit was covered, like 2 inches of dirt stuck in there from no inner fender. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw the fenders on now. Should be pretty simple. Basically, just gonna have to plop them on and line up all the bolt holes. I'm gonna need new bolt holes or new bolts. These aren't the holes right there. That one over here, there should be like 4 and 1 and 1, and there's a few down below, and then there's some by the door, and it's pretty simple to put them on though, pretty easy to line up, whatnot. Let's get into it. All right, so we got the fender placed on here. We did that, do that, and go ahead, put the headlights in and throw the bumper back on. It's pretty simple. All right, so as you can see, got this light on. We also got all the bolts for the inside between the door and the fender, and 3 bolts down there. And yeah, everything lines up good. Headlights look good. So these are basically AP1 housings, and then rebuilt the insides with new lenses. So they are the original AP1 housings. I believe they're either the Euro or the JDM ones. I can't remember. But so they're not the US ones, but everything lines up good. Looks a lot different now. No carbon fiber, but gotta throw the front bumper on and the side skirts, and we're all set. All right, got the bumper on. Super simple to get the bumper on. It's really just those little bolts up here, and then you just gotta push the clips in by the headlights. And there's 1 bolt down in here. I don't know if you can see it, probably not, but yeah, you can't see it, but it's right there. And then one on the other side. And we also just went ahead and got the side skirts on. Those are just screwed into the bottom rockers, so it's all set. Looks pretty cool. Looks more simple than before with all the carbon and everything going on. Looks more simple, I guess. It looks pretty clean. I like the headlights. They look way better than the Spec Ds that were on it. But it's time to take this thing for a drive, make sure everything's good. All right, just drove this thing just around the block. Just wanted to make sure nothing fell off, right? But everything was good, and it's gonna end this video. Finally, you've been wanting to. You never liked the carbon fiber that much because it never fit right, the fenders specifically. So ever since he put them on, he wanted to swap them. So finally went ahead and did that. Finally got rid of the eBay Spec D headlights as well. So these things I think look sick. But yeah, it's gonna wrap it up. Peace.